name is Laura Klitten. I am the founder and CEO of Hera-Health.net. Today I'm going to talk about menopause. So what are the definitions when we talk about menopause? That's what I'm going to teach you today. So basically, menopause is the time when women stop producing more like eggs. They run out of eggs in their ovaries, and thus the hormones, estrogens and progesterones are fluctuating and also in the end decreasing. So when does this happen? In average, the median age of menopause is 51 to 52 for Caucasian women. So the definition of menopause is basically 12 months after your last period. So meaning if you have your last period when you're 51, then you reach menopause when you are 52. Of course, there's a span, and the normal range is 45 to 55. So if you if your period stops between the age of 45 to 55, it's very normal. That happens for all biological women. So why are we talking about this? Because there are some symptoms. And you can actually already start experiencing symptoms up to 10 years before the date of menopause. So a study from 2015 showed that the median age was 7 years for Caucasian women. So basically from like around 45, that's like general, but you could still experience also symptoms when you are in your early 40s or even in your late 30s. The time period before the menopause date is called perimenopause. And the time after your menopause date is called post-menopause. So basically, once you reach your menopause, you become post-menopausal. The symptoms, they start, as I said, they can start quite early, and it also doesn't stop with that. They actually can last. So normal symptoms was about 7 years before the menopause date, and up to about 5 years after the menopause date. So this means that you should expect, if you are like average, standard, median type woman, 50% of all women, they experienced longer time than 12 years, and 50% they experienced shorter. So somewhere between 10 and 15 years of symptoms you should expect. From that report from the SWAN study in 2015 from the US, where they examined 4,000 women, they were only talking about vasomotor symptoms, meaning hot flashes and night sweats. So this study only talked about the most common symptoms of menopause, and we still need to see more studies coming out about sleep disturbances and other symptoms that might actually start even earlier. If you are younger than 40, when you go into menopause, you should see a doctor, because that's not normal, it's pathological, and it's time to go to the doctor. Otherwise, you can say if your symptoms are not that bad, then maybe it's fine to just live with it. If your symptoms are severe, then you should definitely seek some treatment, because there are treatments, very effective treatments available. But more about that later. So this whole time span from your symptoms start till you are on the other, you could say on the other side, where symptoms they go away again, that is called the menopausal transition. So now you have the definitions in place, and I hope to see you later.